Dear student, now we study about the introduction about gas turbine power plant, merits and demerits of gas turbine power plant, selection of site of gas turbine power plant. First, we go to study about the introduction. Before we are going to study about the introduction, first we know about the what is gas turbine. The gas turbine is the engine at the heart of the power plant that produces electric current. The another definition of gas turbine is a combustion engine that can convert natural gas or other liquid fuels to mechanical energy. This energy then drives a generator that produces electrical energy. It is electrical energy that moves along power lines to homes and business, etc. From this lens, you clearly understand what is gas turbine. Then, how the gas generator produces electricity. To generate electricity, the gas turbine heats a mixture of air and fuel at a very high temperature, causing the turbine blades to spin. The spinning turbine drives a gas generator that converts the energy into electricity. The gas turbine can be used in combination with a steam turbine in a combined cycle power plant to create power extremely efficiently. Air fuel mixture ignites. The gas turbine compresses air and mixes it with fuel that is then burned at extremely high temperatures, creating a hot gas. Hot gas spins turbine blades. The hot air and fuel mixture moves through the blades in the turbine, causing them to spin quickly. Spinning blades turn the drive shaft. The fast spinning turbine blades rotate the turbine drive shaft. Next, turbine rotation powers the generator. The spinning turbine is connected to the rod in a generator that turns a large magnet surrounded by coils of copper wire. Generator magnet causes electrons to move and creates electricity. The fast revolving generator magnet creates a powerful magnetic field that lines up the electrons around the copper coils and causes them to move. The movement of these electrons through a wire is electricity. So from this lens we can clearly understood the gas generator, how produce the electricity. Then what is the difference between the gas turbine and the steam turbine power plant? The fundamental principle of gas turbine power plant is same as that of the steam turbine power plant. The only the difference is in steam turbine power plant we use compressed steam to rotate the turbine. But in gas turbine power plant we use compressed air to turn the turbine. This is the main difference. In steam turbine power plant what we are using? Compressed steam only is used to rotate the steam turbine. But in gas turbine power plant, compressed air only is used to rotate the gas turbine. Now we studied about the introduction about gas turbine power plant. In gas turbine power plant, natural gas only is used as a primary fuel. This natural gas is mixed with hot air and burnt inside the combustion chamber. Hot gases are produced. These hot gases of combustion under pressure are passed over the blades of the gas turbine. The heat energy of the gases gets transformed into the mechanical energy. The alternator coupled to the gas turbine, further the alternator converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. Air compressor sucks the air and compresses it and thereby increases its pressure. Compressed air combines with the fuel and resulting mixture is burnt. Greater the pressure of air, better fuel mixture burns. Fuel may be liquid, gas fuel or solid fuel. Gas turbines are not self-starting. Starting motors is required in the gas turbine power plant. Thus, the mechanism of the power generation is practically similar to that of the thermal, steam and diesel power plants. Then we studied about the merits of the gas turbine power plant. The first merit is simple in construction because boiler and condenser is not used in the gas turbine power plant. Therefore, construction is simple. Then second advantages is cheaper fuels. That means kerosene, paraffin, benzene and powered coal can be used, which are very cheaper than the petrol and diesel. Third one is the capital cost is quite low. The design and erection of the plant are simple. The space required for the gas turbine power plant is comparatively small compared to other power plants. The gas turbine power plant can be quickly started as compared to steam power plant. The fuel consumption is low during the starting and shutdown period. Storage of fuel required is less and the handling also is very easy. Maintenance cost is less. That means less maintenance cost. No heavy foundation is required for gas turbine power plant. Less pollution and water requirement because gas only is used as a fuel. Therefore, less pollution and water requirement also very less. The plant offers a high degree of reliability. Then demerits of gas turbine power plant. The first demerits is low thermal efficiency because 60% of power developed by the gas turbine is used for driving the compressor. Therefore, in open cycle gas turbine power plant, the thermal efficiency is low. But how to improve this thermal efficiency? By using closed turbine power plant. Special metals and alloys are used for various parts of the turbine because high temperature and running speed operation. The main problem with the gas turbine plant is that compressor should be started before the unit starts, which require the additional external driving power to start the turbine. Then the operation of the plant is noisy. A large part of the developed power is consumed by the compressor. This reduces the overall efficiency of the power plant. The cost of fuel is comparatively high. The thermal efficiency is poor for open cycle gas turbine power plant only. But in closed cycle gas turbine power plant, the thermal efficiency is improved. Only limited quantum of power can be generated. The operating cost of gas turbine plant are very high as compared to steam power plant. Gas turbine power plant can be used only in small sizes, just 50 megawatts only. Then selection of site of gas turbine power plant. The first one is distance from the load center. Gas turbine power plant should be nearer to the load center as possible in order to avoid transmission cost and losses. Second one is availability of land. The land should be available for cheap rates. The third one is availability of fuel. The fuel should be easily available at reasonable rates. Then availability of transportation facilities. The transportation facilities should be available. Distance from the populated area. The site should be away from the populated area because of noisy operation. Then type of land. The land should be of high bearing capacity to withstand the load of the plants and also vibration transmit to the foundation from compressor and turbines. So, the selection of site, we can consider these are the factors, then only you can select the site of the gas turbine power plant. Once again I recall, the first factor is distance from the load center, second factor is availability of land, third factor is availability of fuel, Fourth factor is availability of transportation facilities, and then fifth one is distance from the populated area. The last one is type of land. So these 6 factors to be considered before selecting the site of gas turbine power plant. So dear students, from this lecture video you clearly understood the what is gas turbine, how the gas generated to produce electricity, what is the introduction about gas turbine power plant, then merits and demerits of gas turbine power plant, then selection of site of gas turbine power plant. Thank you student for watching these videos.